A dog began to howl somewhere in a farmhouse far down the road, a long, agonized wailing as if from fear. The sound was taken up by another dog, and then another and another, till borne on the wind which now sighed softly through the pass, a wild howling began, which seemed to come from all over the country as far as the imagination could grasp it through the gloom of the night. With howling dogs, a shimmering moon, and a chill wind through a darkened landscape, these words could only come from one novel. The great horror classic, Dracula, penned by the Irish-born writer Bram Stoker. The name Dracula strikes fear whenever it's mentioned. Such is the power of this novel about a monstrous vampire that feeds on human blood. The character of Count Dracula himself has become as legendary as the hideous Frankenstein's monster in the history of horror, while the story of Dracula has been used time and again in films, dating back to the early 20th century and the silent movies, right up to the present day and the post-millennium Hollywood blockbuster. But what of the author of this gruesome novel of bloodlust, who created this tale of the living dead sucking every last drop of blood from their unsuspecting victims? In precisely the same way that Mary Shelley is little recognized for Frankenstein, the novel she created when she was a mere 18 years old, the author of Dracula, Bram Stoker, is a similarly overlooked figure in the world of literature. Abraham Stoker, shortened to Bram when he was a child, was born on the outskirts of Ireland's capital city Dublin in 1847. As a young man, his early life was spent in Dublin, where he worked as a civil servant, a career that was stable if uninspiring. But in later years, he moved to England, preferring to risk all for the world of the theatre, becoming the manager of the renowned and flamboyant actor Henry Irving, based at the magnificent Lyceum Theatre in London. The two halves of Bram Stoker's life could not have been more contrasting, and as we set out on this journey of discovery to find both Dracula and his creator, it's immediately evident that our road will take us in several different directions. The novel Dracula, first published in 1897, after 7 years of research and writing, was launched as Great Britain neared the end of a century that had exhibited more technological, scientific, literary and medical advancement than ever before. Queen Victoria's long reign was ending, but the respectability she had imposed on British life still dominated. However, despite being a time of strict morals on the surface, Victorian Britain certainly possessed its darker side. On the one side, high-born ladies and gentlemen sipped tea in elegant drawing rooms.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?